So New York will get their first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. They've got Johnson, and it's Ainge in a two-guard. Lets it fly. Monroe misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Ainge, the pass to McHale. Here's Ainge. Pass to Bird. Can't get it to fall. Here's Monroe. Bradley misses. Here's Bird. Pass to Ainge. Takes a three. And it's Bird missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Monroe. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
The shot from 20 feet out. Bird, that's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Lucas. Pass to Monroe. Here's Bradley. Here's Monroe. Shot clock at 6.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Up top, Johnson. To the paint. Here's McHale. And he buries his first look.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Frazier, the pass to Reed. Here's Frazier. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ainge. Pass to Parrish. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds too.
And that's good as he hits both shots. New York trailing. Up top, Reed. Pass to Bradley. Here's Frazier. Here's Monroe. Parrish with a rebound.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's Bird. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Frazier shot is off. Boston leading by 4. Shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Monroe. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you know, a guy who razzles and dazzles fans with his unique flair and flavor, but also plays the right way. Monroe is a handful to deal with.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. he gets them both. Here's Johnson. No points yet. Parrish, the pass to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Knicks foul. Bill Bradley. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Ainge. Four on the clock. There's the three. And it's Bird missing. And New York has possession. Trailing by 2. And here's Reed. Here's Frazier. Fires for 3. The shot misses.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Bird. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Bird's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good job shooting off the dribble that time by Bird. He loves to get those shots in rhythm.
Here's Ainge. Pass to McHale. It's hauled in by Lucas.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Bradley passes to Frazier. Shoots over Johnson. Frazier with the bucket. Frazier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's McHale. Here's Ainge. Still no points. Pass to Bird. Wide open look. Basket counts.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
New York with the ball. Here's Frazier. Lucas passes to Monroe. Just 5 to shoot. Boston pulls it in. McHale's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Bird passes to Parrish. Short range. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Frazier. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Bird. Here's Ainge. He's scoreless. McHale, the pass to Ainge. And the bucket is good.
Ainge beats you all around the floor. He's a 3-level scorer for sure.
Knicks trail by 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Monroe. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Monroe. Here's Frazier. Parrish with a rebound. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Johnson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
Outside for Davis. Will it go? He can't get that one to fall.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pass to Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the defender that time a little out of position. Johnson smart enough to take advantage of it.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Knicks making a change here. Brown's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Wedman. Here's Seasting. Now Johnson. He shoots a three. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 8 points.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere. Plays it up and banks it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 10-point lead. Here's Wedman. All sorts of time. The rebound by Jackson.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Seasting. First personal foul. Second team foul.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Brown. Boston making a switch here. And both free throws good for Brown. 1:35 left to play in the first. Here's Seasting. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's McHale. Nails the baby hook.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's DeBusschere. Redmond pulls it in. Boston leading by 10. Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Here's Walton. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Vincent. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Vincent. DeBusschere passes to Brown. Pass to Jones. For 3. The rebound, Celtics. Poke loose. Stolen by Jones. Vincent. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball. Substitution for York Knicks. Number 97, Richard Johnson.
Jackson outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, leading by 10. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Jackson, and it's Rackley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brown passes to Jackson. Intercepted! It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wedman's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DeBusschere. Boston pulls it in. McHale's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Knicks trail by 14. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brown passes to Jackson. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, deflected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
The ball goes to Boston.
Davis, he's checked in for New York.
Number 99, Michael Davis.
Right wing. Pass to Seasting. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's McHale. Vincent outside, 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Mast with the rebound. Knicks trail by 14. And here's Jackson, still without a bucket. Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Vincent. Finished off the break. And the Celtics lead by 16.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Davis, the pass to DeBusschere. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Up top, Jackson. High post Davis to stop the drought. The rebound, Celtics.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wedman, the pass to Seasting. Vincent outside. Launches a 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Right side, Davis. Here's Mast. And Walton pulls it down. Celtics lead by 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Jackson can't get it to go. So it's Boston now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Here's Mast. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Seasting. Checked by Davis. Ooh, it's stolen. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
But both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Bradley. Here's Monroe. Back to Bradley. 5 to shoot to get back on track. Here's Monroe. Another shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Up top, Reed. Pass to Frazier. Here's Bradley. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 9 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. And the jumper is on the mark. Bird's got 14 points.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And the Knicks call time here. Making a switch here. Knicks trail by 20. Up top, Reed. Pass to Bradley. Here's Monroe.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
The Celtics on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Inside. Here's Bird. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
And New York has possession. Pass to Reed. Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. Kept alive. Reed off with the layup. Boston leading by 20 to the middle. Here's Bird. Bradley grabs the board. Here's Monroe. 6 points for him. Now here's Reed. Pass to Bradley. Here's Monroe. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
It's scooped up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Frazier. Give him 8.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Pass to Reed. Here's Frazier. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Ainge. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Bird's got 19 points.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but
The Knicks call time here. And New York has possession. Here's Monroe. 6 points for him. Pass to Frazier. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Walton. Here's Parrish. Uses the glass on the layup. Parrish has got his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball move.
And New York has possession. Up top, Reed. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Ainge. Pass to Bird. Lets it fly. And Boston again with the bucket.
this is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Here's Frazier. 10 points for him. Here's Monroe. And Walton pulls it down.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Tries it from 16. Again, Boston.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Monroe. He has 6. Pass to Frazier. And there's the screen. Over Johnson, Lucas. And he banks in the layup. Lucas has gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Boston again with a bucket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. 14 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance. And
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Monroe. It's good from the top of the key. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bird passes to Parrish. Over to the left wing. Outside Johnson. Tipped away. Here's Bradley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And so it's Boston sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the New York Knicks. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Celtics.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Boston, they've got Johnson, and it's McHale in at the power forward position. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Monroe. Here's Frazier. Clock at 4. Johnson with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 21 to the inside. Here's Monroe. 16 feet out. And he can't get that one.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Monroe with a bucket. Monroe's got 10.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Johnson passes to Parrish. From 9 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot. And the Celtics lead by 21. Parrish has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. It's Reed, high post. And Lucas gets it to go. Lucas has got his second bucket of the night.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Inside. Monroe with a bucket. He's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's McHale. Down low. Here's Bird. And Reed pulls it down. Knicks trail by 19. Takes a step back. On the wing, Bradley. Covered by Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Miami, where they'll take on the Heat.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bird. Gets an open look and hits it. Bird's got 25 points in the game.
And Ainge is a spark plug. He's an energizer, a fiery player who knows how to get passes over to his guys.
To the middle. Here's Monroe. And the layup is good off the glass. Monroe's got 14 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's McHale. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Monroe. With the floater. No luck on that one. Celtics lead by 21. To the paint. It's picked off. 3 on 3. Here's Lucas. Good. Lucas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Lucas has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Ainge. And Boston again with the bucket.
Really good work from the mid-range there. When the defense gives Ainge this shot, he'll take it.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Lucas. He drains it from the right block. Give him 8. Lucas has gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Kevin McHale at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You talk about footwork in the post, I think McHale is without peer. And it takes a lot of practice to refine the footwork that he has. That's dedication to your craft on full, fruitful display.
Here's Ainge. Pass to Bird. Lots of room. And Boston again with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now a timeout call. A difficult situation for New York. Here's Monroe. 14 points for him. Pass to Frazier. Here's Monroe. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Ainge. And it's New York with a rebound. Lucas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Monroe. Pass to Lucas. Here's Frazier. Tries a 10-footer. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Frazier's got 12 points.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Here's Ainge. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Larry Bird.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Here's Monroe. 14 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Parrish. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Lucas. Give him 8 points now. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Down low. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Larry Bird. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Scott Wedman. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to DeBusschere.
Don't let Bill shoot.
Back to Bradley. Clock at 6. Here's Monroe. Covered by Johnson. Lets it go from deep.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Here's Bird. Another one falls for Boston.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. Bradley misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's DeBusschere. New York working the ball around now. Here's Lucas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
For 2, Jerry Lucas.
And he can't get the first one. Jackson, he's checked in for Reed. And he sinks the second. Here's Seasting. No points so far. Pass to Wedman. Unloads. He squares up and sinks it.
You know, Seasting's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
Wedman's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Here's Bradley.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And so it's Boston with it. Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got rebound number 7 tonight.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Nice shot by Wedman.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Lucas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lucas has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Seasting passes to Vincent. Here's Kite. Shot clock at 5. Vincent outside from the arc. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Frazier's checked in.
Number 10, Walt Frazier.
Here's Seasting, defended by Brown. Pass to Walton, 6 to shoot. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Knocks down the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Brown. Here's DeBusschere. The rebound, Celtics. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Vincent. The rebound by Rackley.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Now here's Brown, guarded closely. And he jams it home with authority.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Seasting. Here's Wedman. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assists of the Game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Jackson, and it's DeBusschere in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Frazier. Back to Brown. Pass to DeBusschere. New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's Frazier. No good on the triple. Wedman, the pass to Vincent. Out to the wing. Here's Wedman, defended by Jackson. Picked it! Here's Frazier. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Boston on offense. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Kite. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Vincent, just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by Rackley. Rackley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Yep, that one's good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Here's DeBusschere. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Wedman. Now here's Vincent. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Rackley. Rackley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Reed's checked in for New York.
In for New York, number 19, Willis Reed.
Pass to DeBusschere. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kick out to Brown. The rebound, Celtics. Wedman, the pass to Vincent. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Jackson. Deflected! Here's Wedman. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Greg Kite. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Boston making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Reed. Boston pulls it in. Walton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wedman, defended by Brown. Here's Seasting, outside for Henderson. Shot from the top of the key. The shot by Seasting, no good. Seasting's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. DeBusschere passes to Brown. And that one's good. DeBusschere.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's DeBusschere, defended by Henderson. And here's Brown. New York working the ball around now. Here's Frazier. Over Henderson. Wedman pulls it in. Wedman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Seasting. Here's Wedman. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Seasting. Now here's Collins. 5 to shoot. Walton passes to Seasting. Shoots. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Frazier from deep three-point land. And Walton pulls it down. Here's Wedman. And it's New York with a rebound. Lucas has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Frazier. Now Reed. Pass to Frazier. Tries to break his ice. Got a hand on it. Collins with it. Here's Wedman. Back to Collins. Here's Wedman. Pass to Walton. And it's New York with a rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Monroe.
Don't let Frazier shoot that.
Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Frazier to win the drought. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Wedman, the pass to Fields. Collins outside. Here's Seasting. Hey, puts up a 3. No good. And here's New York now. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Lucas. Here's Frazier. The leaner goes up on the wing. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Lucas has got 11 in the second half.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Here's Walton. Here's Seasting. And they call an illegal screen here.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Reed. Frazier, the pass to Monroe. And he can't bank that one in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Seasting passes to Vincent.
2 minutes.
Shoots from the line. That shot, no good. There's a minute 47 left in the game, and he gets that one.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Here's Seasting. Tipped. Fast break. Here comes New York. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Frazier. Here's Bradley.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Here's Walton. Here's Wedman. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Vincent. Again, the miss by Boston. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Lucas. Pulls up. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Seasting. Vincent passes to Kite. Back to Vincent. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.